Hello, everybody. I'd like you all to take a deep breath before we go into the trenches of r/bad roommates. How about we just get started? Had to kick my roommate out after I saw this. Property management told us we were getting an inspection and I told him to clean. I didn't see him all week, so I assumed it was all set. Turns out he just threw a blanket on top of the pile to make the mess disappear. All the cans stacked on top of each other are filled with urine. That is a lot of twisted teas. Dude, twisted teas, White Claws. He has it behind it. This is hoarder behavior. This is not mentally well. Look at these blankets. Oh man, dude, just sitting. Is that a pack of cigarettes? That's a pack of cigarettes, isn't it? I know that room reeks. Holy crap. Angry Orchard, boots. Okay, this is just scary. It's obviously, mental illness. It's obviously this is what it is. That's hoarder behavior. It's depression. It's going through something horrendous. I hope that this person gets help, but yeah, I think you absolutely grounds to kick your roommate out 100%, because that's not something you need. Because, especially you told him to clean already. Property management told us we were getting an inspection. You told him to clean, and then you come home and you see this, and you think the inspector's not going to go, oh, this looks fine. As long as there's a blanket over it, that's fine. What? I once had to pay to deep clean somebody's house that was hoarder levels of problematic. It was similar to this, not as bad, but pretty close. And that cost $600, $600 to clean this level of mess up. It's expensive to get people in there, and that's on the cheaper side. It's expensive to get people in there to crush something like this, And all these twisted teas, that's a lot of drinking. That's a lot of sugar, by the way, and sugar is pretty addictive. And you've got sugar, you've got alcohol, you've Angry Orchard, which is like apple cider kind of a thing. It's just really sweet beers. So that room, it has to be a cockroach's haven. Like all those sweet, moist, open cans it can crawl into, get some of that juiciness out of there. All these lit cockroaches running around, dude. Oy, this looks like an anti-ad for Twisted Tea. You know what, though? The thing is, I really like Twisted Tea, and this kind of got me wanting a Twisted Tea. I'm not gonna lie. I swear it's always Twisted Tea. I can't see it without thinking of Bad Roommate. Oh, really? Is that a big thing? Okay, well, maybe I shouldn't do Twisted Tea anymore. What's really funny is these two boots are like nice shoes. They're like really clean. They look comfy on the inside. They look expensive. I don't know how much they are. I like this boot here. Can you imagine bringing a girl home to this? To the women watching, have you ever been to somebody's house that's been similar to this and they didn't see a problem with it? Has anybody ever taken you home and it was kind of like that? I want to know what that was like, because this is so horrible. And some people don't even realize that this is as big of a problem as it is. They're avoidant. They don't internalize it as, man, I should really clean my room. And they think that. They think, yeah, it'd be good to clean my room, but they don't see it as like a huge issue. I have ADD pretty bad. Sometimes I'll leave a couple things out a little longer than I should, but the way that I work is I can't get anything done unless my house is pretty clean. Luckily I have people for that to help me with, but if anything was like this, I wouldn't be able to think straight. I would be able to do nothing until this is completely taken care of. I don't see a gaming setup anywhere, so you mean to tell me that this MF was just watching TV and drinking peach twisted tea all day, every day? At least a gamer makes a bit more sense, LOL. And then Op responded, he said, oh, well, you see, the TV is behind the cans and the PS4 is under the pile of trash under the speakers. I found 5 controllers because evidently he would lose one in the pile and have to keep buying another. That's 5 free controllers for me after an alcohol bath, LOL. What? He would lose a controller in the pile of garbage. The monster of garbage would swallow his PS4 controller to where he would have to buy another. 5 PS4 controllers is what? Like $50 a piece, right? 50 times 5, $250. You spend that on a housekeeper. One visit to help you. All the cans stacked on top of one another are filled with pee. Okay, so that means these are pee cans. What if they spill? Oh, this is horrible. This is just crazy. Isolation will do that to you. Also, you need people to kind of push you a little bit. You need people to be like, hey, this is disgusting. You gotta go. not just go. You got to clean this shit up. You know what I mean? Like, how do you talk to somebody like that? How do you go, hey, this is a problem. We're handling this. No, you're not going out. You know, I don't know. But then again, there's that like false imprisonment thing. If you're like, you're not leaving this place until this is clean, you know? You can't ground your roommate because they have rights and stuff. I don't know, man. This is just atrocious. I feel so bad for this person. I'm going to do just a little something different today because, you know, I don't want this to be a whole episode where you're just grossed out the whole time. We're going to alternate between Bad Roommate and a little bit of eye bleach. So take a look at this cute little bird. Yeah, he's smart. He's unlocking it. There he goes. He's unlocking it, and it's just a little open. He's really cute. He looks cute. You know, he looks like he's smiling. And look at those. He just did a somersault. Oh, he's doing somersaults. Oh, look at him go. Oh, look at him go. Oh, he's doing a moonwalk. All right. Now I can handle anything. Came home from work and my bedroom door was missing. Today, I, 34-year-old male, came home from work and walked up the stairs to my bedroom. I always close my door when I leave. I got to my room and at first I was like, oh, I guess I forgot to shut my door. But then when I went to close the door, it was gone. Like it took my brain a minute to realize the door was completely gone. And then I noticed the door frame was effed. I was home alone, so I texted my roommate, 30 male, asking where my door was. I didn't get a response at first, so I sent another text saying I would call the police if he didn't get back to me. For context, my roommate is on house arrest and wears an ankle monitor, but has a day job. He called me after a few minutes and was so nonchalant the entire time. First, he tried to say that he thought I wanted him to take the door off the hinges. Wait, let me read that again. First, he tried to say that he thought I wanted him to take the door off the hinges. When I asked him what made him think that, he says, yeah, I don't. I guess you didn't say that. Then, after more questioning, he says, I don't know why I did it. Sometimes I'm just two different people. Lately, I've noticed strange behavior, but today was the final straw. Needless to say, I started packing my shit, and now I'm staying with my girlfriend. Broham. Brotherly. Surprise microphone. This guy is saying, hey, you know, sometimes I'm two different people. Sometimes I let you have privacy, and sometimes I rip your door off your hinges. Just a cool guy. This is obviously scary, right? Like we see that this is scary. Okay, so either it's like a drug problem. Oh wait, no. Why is he on house arrest? Something happened, right? So it has to be. I don't know. Something's off. I'm thinking maybe it's math. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking maybe he really likes to do math. After some searching, I found the door in the shed that is in the backyard. I called the police and filed a report to document this behavior. Yeah, that's really smart. Dude, I've seen too many Netflix documentaries where there is a huge problem that starts with this kind of weird behavior. I mean, that's where it, you know, turns into like imprisonment type stuff, just weird stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's so odd. So smart. Good for you for doing that. After that, I reached out to his parents, the landlords, and explained to them what happened and that I was no longer comfortable living there. His father said he understood and would have my security deposit for me. The strange part is that the parents didn't seem surprised, just disappointed. I think they knew he has issues and probably hoped that I would keep him grounded by living there. What issue is that, dude? What issue is that where you take the door off its hinges of your roommates? That's so... It feels like you're living with a monster, and I mean that in a real sense of like that's dangerous. That's a monster. You're dealing with a being that you can't control. That's spooky, dude. Update 2. While at work today, Bad Roommate texted saying I owe him money for the days I stayed there, which is strange because I've already paid rent for August. Then about an hour later, I got another text asking why I got the police involved. Like, wow, I don't know, maybe because I don't want to be turned into a lampshade. I told him I would only deal with the parents from now on and to stop contacting me. Okay, there's one more update. Update 3. Someone asked if I knew about the ankle monitor and if he was on house arrest. The answer is yes. I asked about the nature of his charges prior to moving in, and I was misled about the whole situation. The way he explained it was that he had too much to drink one night and got into a fight at a bar. Foolishly, I took his word at face value. What actually happened is that he was at a friend's house, got drunk, and then got into a verbal argument with an elderly neighbor. The argument escalated, and he followed the elderly man into his home and attacked him. I suppose it's partly my fault for not doing better research on him before I moved in, but I was new to the area, and I was desperate for a place to live. Lesson learned. What? I'm sorry. What? He got into a fight with an elderly neighbor and then followed him into his house and attacked him? What? Let's see the comments. Oh, my mistake. I just assumed that you wanted your bedroom door off its hinges because, hey, that's just fun. Yeah, how are you going to try? How are you even going to attempt to gaslight somebody into being like, oh, I thought you wanted that. I thought you said you wanted that. I thought you said You don't want any privacy at all. I thought you said you wanted people to watch you sleep. I thought that's what you said. When you asked, what are we doing for dinner tonight? Parents are not surprised because this is the bare minimum the son can do. He's on drugs for sure. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yep, that's drugs. I'd put money on math. That's what I was thinking. And then this guy says the other thing. Maybe he was hoping he could find some money in there for more drugs. Yeah, that's totally it. Lost at Sea says, just like your door, your roommate sounds unhinged. Can we get an applause sound effect? Keep it going. Just more. A little more applause. A little more applause. A little more applause. Some more applause. Okay, great. We're going back to some eye bleach to get away from that serial killer looking guy. And, oh, look, a little hedgehog. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, what is that? What is that? Corn? What is that? Is it a worm? A little corn kernel? Oh, yeah, he's sniffing that. Like a little parrot. Oh, he's kicking a little feet, kicking a little happy feet. Oh, he's kicking a little. Oh, he just got a roll in there. Next one. After 16 years of horrible roommates, I'm free! Crying emoji. Congratulations! Finally got my own studio. I'm paying $400 extra to live alone, but it's worth it. You name it, I've had to deal with it with roommates. I've had so many bad experiences and honestly a PTSD from some of them. Haha. So thankful I get to live alone now. If I can do it, so can you. Look at this, dude. Look at that. And already they have this beautiful Halloween entrance. Two little ghoulish candles, eh? And a place to and it's just a place of their own. Let this be a message to some of you out there who want to live by yourself. You can do it. It's gonna take a little bit of extra work, a little bit of extra smarts. So you get scrappy, you know what I'm saying? Find money in interesting places. But if you need to do it, if you want that feeling of security, you want that feeling of, oh God, I need my own place. You can do it. It takes time, takes effort, takes some special focus, some special attention from you, but you can do it. If you can solve that problem, man. Let's see some of these comments. Let's see what some of these nice people have to say. They say, "Congratulations on your freedom. That extra $400 will be worth every penny." I think that's so sweet. I think that's just great. There was a very brief time in my life where we not only worked at the same restaurant, a mix of the kitchen, bar, and servers, we all went to the same bar after work and then back to the same home, meaning this person and their roommates. Just to be clear. Holy shit. It was fun for like 2 seconds. Then it was absolutely insane drama. The drama continued after everyone lived separately as well, probably because we all worked together. But I'm talking broken windshields, plural level insanity. What do you mean? Somebody like your work friends would break each other's windshields? What? You can't see. That's the thing. It's like if you're going to be living with somebody and working with them, you can't also hang out with them all the time. Like you have to separate something, because living with somebody that you work with is totally possible. That's fine. The hope is that you work different shifts or something to where you're not always seeing each other all the time. That can kind of rub you the wrong way. But have your own interests, have your own hobbies, and have your own little micro communities. You know what I'm saying? Go out and see shows separate from each other. Go out or together. That's fine too. I don't know. It's tricky, especially once you start getting alcohol involved. That's when things can get kind of weird. Amazing how exposure to people makes people not want to be around people. Again, there's a flip side to that as well. It is so easy to allow yourself to have misanthropic tendencies, to not like being around people. But that just means you got to work a little harder to cultivate people that you dig. Theoretically, if you join a book club, that's going to be a lot different than people you find who love going to bars. These are different kinds of people. There's some overlap. That's totally fine. And maybe it's the people in the overlap that you want to meet. But expand your horizons. Find some people to hang out with that you've met at the gym. Some people that you see at the gym are like, hey, you're here. We're always here on the same day. It's crazy. What do you do for work? I don't know. This one says, my roommate keeps hissing at me. This is really strange. I've known my roommate Leonardo for a few years now, and we're good friends. First of all, his name's Leonardo. That's all I gotta say. We recently got an apartment together and things have been great, but in the past couple days, he started hissing at me. It was kind of funny at first, but it's starting to wear on me. Whenever I say anything to him, I just get a hiss. Hey, Leo, do we have any Ziploc bags? Hey, do you want to play Fortnite? I'm going to the store. Do you need anything? It's just so strange, and he wasn't like this before. I don't know if he just feels more comfortable now that we're living together or if it's stress or something. It's really starting to piss me off, and I've told him multiple times it's starting to bother me. Sorry for the rant. Just wanted to vent. Any advice would be appreciated. The comments here say, the only time hiss is an acceptable response is when someone opens your curtains blinds in the morning or turn on the big light. I would ask them a direct question they need to answer, something based deeply in reality, like bills or something, and if they respond like that, I'd simply stare at them and ask them again. Basically, ignore whatever they think they're doing and continue to ask them. And if they continue to do it, simply ask them what the deal is. You're trying to have a conversation about bills. Basically, force them into reality. Yeah, that's a little odd. That reminds me of like, band kids in high school. I say this because I was a band kid, not that I would do this. Or like people in the anime club or something. It's like, the girl with the pink hair and braces would respond that way to me, just randomly. And it's fine. It's fine. It's a thing. Nothing wrong about it. It just reminds me of like young person behavior, archetypal strange kids in high school or middle school. Mostly middle school now that I think about it. They edited this post. They said, love all the comments that have been a good laugh, but really though, he is an actual person and I don't know what to do. We've been friends for years and I don't want to damage that. Planning on talking to him about it in the morning. Wait, okay, but if this is your friend and you've been friends for years, how is this happening and you're not, you don't have any prior history of this? How is this the first time this has ever happened? This should be something that you could predict somewhat, right? Okay, apparently there is an update. Following up on my post from a couple of days ago, I sat down with my roommate yesterday morning, asked him why he keeps hissing at me, and told him that it's really annoying. Okay. Can't handle the hiss? Stay out of the piss. No. I told him that if he keeps up the hissing, this isn't going to work out. He pretty much just ignored me, so I said if there was anything he needed to talk about, I'm here, and that if I had done something to upset him, he needed to let me know so we could take care of it. He got up, went into his room, and shut the door. I needed to get ready for work and was tired of dealing with him, so I left him alone. When I got home from work, all of his things were gone and he was nowhere to be found. He left? Like he left the apartment because he hissed too much? Maybe he's a vampire. Have you considered maybe Leonardo is a vampire? I called him and it went straight to voicemail, but he had changed his voicemail to a recording of himself hissing. What? What do you mean? The commitment? Yes! Yes, Leonardo! Yes! That's how you commit to the bit! That's so funny! Oh, man, what if he... Oh, God, that's such a good long con. That is so good. Oh, Leonardo, you're my hero. That is so stupid. You go to your room, you close the door, they leave, they go to work. You empty out the whole place. You empty out all of your stuff, and then you vanish, and then you have the forethought to go, they're probably going to call me. I'm going to change my voicemail to me hissing. I want that to be their only memory of me. Leonardo DiCaprio. That's all I want them to think of. So I don't know. I guess he wanted to give me one last fuck you. I'm pretty pissed about it as I've got no way of getting a hold of him because he won't answer his phone and no one else has heard from him or can get a hold of him. Been a weird couple of days, but I guess I have better things to worry about than him, like how to pay rent now that he ditched me. What a weird a-hole. Regret ever moving in with him. That's so stupid. That is so funny. He was your friend for years, and then suddenly he stops responding verbally. He only responds in hisses. He vanishes from your life. Nobody can get a hold of him, and his voicemail is him hissing? You know what it is? Assuming he still pays rent, this is something I would call chaotic neutral. This is full-blown chaotic neutral behavior, assuming he pays rent. If there's no rent paid, then it's chaotic evil a little bit, but this is just so stupid. This is my favorite Bad Roommate story of all time. This is the most amazing story. I especially love the voicemail recording. Yeah, that's so good. Leave a voicemail after, like, what? When I read your first post, I truly believed it was about a pet cat, and now I'm confused. Yeah, I was waiting for the twist, only to be absolutely baffled that this was actually about another human. People are wild. People are wild, but have faith. Not everybody's like this. I would take this guy over the dude who was a hoarder any day. If the hoarder was an amazing communicator, was really clean himself, meaning when they're around in public spaces, was really clean, but their only con is that their room looked absolutely filthy and disgusting like that versus this guy hissing. I'm going to pick this guy hissing 10 out of 10 times. Bad communication skills, 10 out of 10 times over the hoarder. Pick your battles. You know, every person's got the 80% of things that you like and the 20% of things that you don't like. That's the Pareto principle. It's just a matter of the 20% of things. How awful are those things? How awful are their flaws? That 20%. How awful are those? And if you can't deal with that, bounce. You know what I'm saying? Get that extra $400 a month. Get your own spot. The hiss on the voicemail is actually kind of fire levels of petty. I'm guessing is a big Megan fan. What, like Megan Thee Stallion? For real, I almost find it hard to be mad about the voicemail. Yeah, I'm glad. So we got Shelly here. Thinks it's funny. Change the locks. Don't let him slither in. I'm out of here, bro. I'm out of. You know what? We're gonna do some eye bleach. This is too much. Let's take a look at this here. This is a little double decker. Oh yeah. Oh, tiny kitten on big cat. Oh my gosh. Oh, they don't want to go anywhere. They're stuck there forever. They're stuck. I'm gonna make a little song. Double decker, orange cat on top of a brown and gray one. I'm not sure what that's called. Double decker, two sweet kittens giving bleach to my eye. My housemate just tried to kill me. Was asleep in my room when I woke up to my housemate in the room with me by the door. Said she needed to call the police, so I gave her my phone. We waited about just chatting until she started to act like she didn't trust me. She accidentally dropped the knife she was carrying, which I put aside on my desk. As she got more and more uneasy, she grabbed the knife as the police arrived and she tried to attack me. I had to wrestle the knife from her hands with the help of my other housemate, who I had just called out for, at which point she ran outside to the police, which luckily she had called 20 minutes earlier, and was promptly taken away. So, reckon that's grounds to evict her? Possibly. This could be one of two things. One, she was planning on attacking you, and that is why she had the police get called. Maybe she found out that, you know, you was out there hooking up with her mans or something, right? She was planning on attacking you, or somebody lied to her, and she has this weird belief that she wants to get you now. So she had that foresight. Or the second thing is that she has a level of paranoia, hallucinations, you know, voices telling her to do something. You know what I'm saying? That could totally be a thing going on. In both instances, that ain't your roommate anymore. Is that okay? Are we safe to say that that's not your roommate anymore? Can we talk about this? That's not your roommate anymore. That's eviction time. This person needs a whole lot of meds, a whole lot of medication. Yes, evict her. She just attempted to murder you. You nor your other housemate would be safe if she came back. Does she have parents? Could you possibly contact them about her things? Even that is more than enough of a response. I think this person posting here just wanted to get things out of the way and be like, hey, my roommate just tried to kill me. That sounds like paranoid schizophrenia. She knew what was likely to happen and was trying to prevent it from happening by calling the police. That's what I'm thinking. I had a paranoid schizophrenic family friend who went into a police station and begged to be arrested. You need to arrest me because I'm going to kill someone, was what they told them. They weren't arrested. They went on to kill someone later that day and attempted to kill another person. You sound like you've had a lucky escape. Police should absolutely have called psych. Is there a psych department in police stations? Is that a thing? This is actually a really good point, because a lot, you know, if somebody has that ability to go, I'm about to have a major problem, it's like preventative crime, right? Why not do that? Is there a psych department in police departments? Is that a thing? Can you do that? Yes, some police departments have psychological services, including psychologists and other programs. Behavioral science services. The Los Angeles Police Department's behavioral science services offers a range of psychological services, including counseling, crisis response, and organizational consultation. Okay, so in LAPD, apparently they have something like that. I don't know if that's true or not, because a couple of times I've tried to call LAPD, like when my car broke down on the side of the road, and they don't answer the phone. If you live in LA, you can call LAPD. You can call 911 and no one will answer. You ever had that happen before? That's not a good feeling. It's happened to me more than once. So that's pretty tough. That's a pretty tough situation there. Almost getting murdered. That's tough, man. That's not good. So I think let's all appreciate if we live by ourselves. Okay? Maybe get a dog to help protect you from acts of danger. My 2 cats, hey, they make me feel safe. Whitey and Gray are killers. Just yesterday, I saw them track down a bug, corner it, and eat it. So personally, I feel safe. Just to balance that one out, let's look at this. This little lion cub. Just rubbing on his mama. Cute little baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, a baby sleeping on another baby in its mama's paws and the mama just smiling. Oh, a little close. Oh, yeah. A little close up. Oh, man. These are good roommates. These are real good roommates right here. These are nice little roommates right here. Real nice. Okay. Outro.